name is Aina. I'm from the Finnish Broadcasting Company, and I'd like to ask Taylor, how do you find the wolf inside you in the shootings?
Oh boy. I am a very dark person, and I definitely have an animal within me.
He is canine, actually. Like, we kid around about it a lot.
What? I don't know. Actually, being honest here, I don't really. I think it is hard for me to get to that wolf within me in real life. Yeah, it's kind of just a Jacob thing. I don't really.
Do it on your free time, you don't do that?
Yeah, I don't really. Right? Do I have anything,
Wolfie?
Yeah.
I mean, I always sort of liken his personality to, like, not a wolf, but like a dog. But I don't know if that's even relevant to that question. I don't know how he finds the inner wolf.
I don't know either. It's a good question.
Thank you very much. Can you just turn the mic over to the lady behind you? Sorry.
I'm Molly from Aftonbladet newspaper, and Kristen, I wonder, in Eclipse, Edward is very dominant, and it's up to him to decide if Bella stays human, mortal, or even virgin. What do you think about the fact that Bella, in a way, has no power over herself and her wishes?
He's just not ready. And it's just a weird thing to see in a relationship because you're used to seeing guys be the aggressor on that level. And I know what you're talking about, the whole virtue thing, like whether or not it's her decision to, have sex before marriage. And also they have completely different beliefs in what happens when you become a vampire. He truly doesn't believe that he has a soul, and she truly believes that that's impossible. And so they're at odds because she's trying to get across that she's not giving anything up. And I think it's responsible on Edward's side to I think it's good that she has to prove herself. I think it's good that she has to not be God, I wish I could explain myself. I feel like at this point, really the whole purpose of this one is to get them on a level playing field. I feel like if the book was written from Edward's perspective, he would be just as desperate and clueless and sort of God, why can't I get her to just understand? It's just that it's told from Bella's perspective, and so it just seems like she has no control because she feels like she has no control, but this is where she should get it. And yeah, hopefully we did that.
Thank you. Lady Beth?
Hannah Victoria from Reuters. I have one quick question for Kristen. Can you tell us a bit more about the plans to play Elizabeth Salander in Love Millennium?
I'm sorry, it's not you, it's okay. Not you, it's me, what?
Elizabeth Salander, Millennium remake. You plan to do that role?
I think I'm going to be working. I think they want to make it. I haven't even. No, I mean my next two. Yeah, I have no idea. My next two projects are On the Road and Breaking Dawn, and that's the next 6 months, and so I'm sure that they're going to get someone great. But.
And the second question is for both of you. We've seen some of the clips here, and it seems like that it's supposed to be marketed like a boys' movie, and there's a lot of focus on catering to the male audience. So do you think that's fair considering the composition in Twilight Families?
The what in Twilight? I'm so sorry. The what in Twilight Families?
Just the very end.
Considering the female families,
Okay, gotcha.
which is something like 99%.
We, believe it or not, we have not lost any of the romance and all of that stuff the girls like in this movie. It's actually, it's more, a lot. But also, yeah, it's a lot more dangerous. And there is a lot more action just because of the circumstances these characters are in. They're at war the entire time. So I do think it's more of a guy-friendly movie than the first two. But the girls are not gonna lose anything they love. at all.
Yeah, Edward really keeps Bella in the dark in the first 2 movies. So this is actually like introducing you to the world that they live in, which is not so ideal and perfect. It's actually really scary, and it's so romantic to want that. So it's like it's like one of the,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
It's really romantic that, I mean, these 2 guys are fighting for her, literally, the whole time. They're fighting against each other while having to team up and fight for her to save her. That's their one common denominator is Bella. So I think it is the most romantic out of the series.
Thank you very much. Nice to let you characters and then one more. This is the last one, so then it's the lady by the camera in the back. Hello, this is Hanna from Scandinavian Center, Norway. In the movie, Jacob says to Bella, I will fight for you until your heart stops beating. How much would you fight for the one you love in real life?
It's a good question. If I love somebody as much as Jacob loves Bella, then I would fight that much. But I got to give it to Jacob. He loves her quite a bit, and he's a fighter. But yeah, so it would be hard to be in a circumstance like that. But I'm sure all of us find that one person somewhere throughout our life. And you know, if I was in that circumstance, then I would do the same thing. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.